No, answer on that pattern. Are we supposed to follow it?
Alright, so
Okay.
I believe in making professions of faith. I do not believe in word magic. Okay, if you will bear with me a little. So what we call faith confessions, or professing the word, or making a good confession, I am okay with all of that as long as we understand that we are confessing in agreement with the revealed will of God. Therefore, we are not requiring anything of God that God did not in the first place reveal as His will. My words have creative power because I am made in the image of God. Therefore, even my bad words will have consequences because I am putting my spirit on the job. Do you follow? However, if I am going to tap into the resources and the power of God Himself, I can only expect results if I am in agreement. That's why we call it a confession, homologia, with what God has spoken. Remember also that if there is a failure of relationship, if there's a failure of relationship, that undercuts much of our spiritual authority. Because God didn't give us authority, but He gave us authority over our world. He did not give us authority over each other. Man is supposed to rule over the earth. He's not supposed to rule over other men. But that, when we think of authority, we first think about authority structures in organizations or churches or jobs or societies. And much, much later we might consider the fact that we have authority over our environment. And remember that that environment was not ruled simply by spoken words. God placed Adam in the garden to tend it and to keep it, which would require more than just talking to the flowers. So God placed certain principles. God established the principle of seed time and harvest during creation and reconfirms it after the flood. After the flood, God says, now seed time and harvest will not cease. So if I am going to live according to the principles that God has put in place, I have to sow if I want to reap. And that might require more than just talking to the seeds and hoping that they magically plant themselves. Right? You actually have to go out and sow. The living in the rest, you talked about the principle of rest. Okay? The principle of rest in the New Testament, as it is declared in Hebrews 3 and 4, you can actually read Hebrews 2, 3 and 4, is not one day in 7, but entering the promises of God.